Hey, welcome back to my video. Somebody says that ENTPs only wear one color, they only wear dark colors. And I was actually looking today my wardrobe and I was thinking, I don't wear just one color, but hey, I actually have one or two dresses, a flower type of thing going on there, but that's about it. So I do have one kind of color going on. But I tend to try to avoid black because it's a Finnish thing, it's a Scandinavian thing. Everybody wears black and white and nothing really else than that. And this climate here is already kind of that. So, but like the title says, I'm a little bit hesitant making these type of Enneagram 8 pompous, crazy plans. I always make big plans and I'm always really vocal about them. And then they kind of come crashing down often because I kind of lose the interest. I have even told myself I have to, but I have had the most expensive plan. It's like 50 euros a month. And it was just sitting there, like literally, this is the most typical thing ENTPs do. I have been paying for, and I even did 4 months ago, I listed down all my monthly payments, and I terminated, like I had at least 5 different, COVID. I had 5 different Netflix, HBO Nordic. I had God knows how many different plans I had, and because I'm having this financial mindset as well, I was trying to be organized, but you are organized and then you slip back to your unorganized ways. And I have had to buddy the kind of everything ins and outs, the 50 euro plan now for 4 or 5 months. And I kind of rediscovered it today as well again. And the beauty of it is that you can add competitors. You can see a little bit more detailed your channel growth, etc. So that's kind of nice. And I'm kind of fooling myself into being more consistent by sort of tying myself with different sort of plans. How would I explain this? So I'm kind of like paying monthly for gym that I don't do anymore. But when I was younger, I used to have that mindset that when I'm paying it every month, then I kind of force myself going there. But I think you have to have easy enough goal so that when you don't do it, it doesn't end up creating more anxiety in the end. So you need to be realistic about your goals, and there's no way knowing how long I will be able to make a live per day. And I will do one live either here or on my Facebook, because my Facebook I have way more active audience, and I have conversation, I have banter, we're going back and forward. And on YouTube I'm just talking here by myself, and that's really, really boring. And one per day, when it's a conversation, when it's this type of really it doesn't feel like it's really nothing, then it's really, I don't mind. I love to be sort of in a supportive role. Yeah, when I have an actual role, when I can be a lockdown supportive person, and I will be starting to do personal coaching sessions as well. So that's my role. My role is to support my community, my online community. And that's the kind of also how I can train my head to be more consistent. In the next following days, I will be talking about ENTP, INFJ, anxiety type of tendencies. Why is it so widespread? I'm not going to touch a lot of other types, but it does seem like it's super common, especially with these two types. And one reason is, of course, that intelligence and neurotic tendencies, they go hand in hand. And it's a big topic, and I will let it stew still a couple more days so that I know what I'm saying. If I give it time, then it will be more coherent, the video, and then people, you don't have to feel frustrated when I get kind of distracted from the point. But yeah, I'm gonna have a longer live one of these days where I'm talking about my what I think about the causes behind anxiety, and a little bit the dynamics between YouTubers, MTBI YouTubers, and younger vloggers versus older vloggers, and mental development. And because I personally think if you get too tied up with these personality types, that can sometimes trump your personal development. And I'm a little bit worried when I see somebody in their 50s still obsessing over these things, and only talking in MTBI terms, and only describing people in MTBI terms. It can't be the only way. And yeah, the easiest way to grow your channel, it is literally to talk about ENTPs, because they are crazily obsessing over these things. But then you have to ask yourself, who is benefiting in that equation? Are you benefiting, or are these anxious ENTPs binge watching 50 hours of everything about ENTP? Are they benefiting? So this is the kind of mental struggle I'm having. It's the same thing. I was then on staying in Tel Aviv. This was 10 years ago or something, and they were offering me, since I didn't have work visa, they were offering me a job in an online poker company. And I was there for one day, and they had a list of numbers that you would call. This was in Israel, obviously, and I would call to Finland and Sweden, and since I speak Swedish as well, and sell them these services. And I could see so many old. It makes sense to target lonely old people, and that just didn't sit right. Like, that didn't sit well with me. Yeah, you're gonna offer me the work visa, blah blah blah, but no, I can't have a job where you are kind of exploiting other people. And I don't have crazy ethical like thing going on here, but that's my personal opinion. Like, you have to be aware of the power dynamics, and sometimes I think the people who make these videos and the people who watch them are completely different breed. Especially, I don't know. You can't generalize, but that can happen. But so lives on Facebook as well. I will add the link below. I will start my coaching session, so you feel free to reach out. And now I will head to one of my dad's friends. They are really, really lovely. My parents were godparents for their oldest daughter, and they have kind of now semi-adopted me because, I don't have parents. So they're really, really lovely. And they're having car battery problems because it was -24 this morning, and the cars can't really handle, especially if you have some French cars. Like, I have a Citroen. I do have a warm Courage, but they don't. So that can really freeze your battery. So I was really happy when she called me, because like they have helped me so much in these past 2 years. And I told her, like, yes, I can do something back to you, because I don't want to be a burden. I don't want to constantly be the one that is receiving help. I actually want to do something back. And she's been telling me, like, I should go work in a factory or something. But now she's finally changed her tune, and she was offering me the position of a board woman in a local NGO. All I could hear is a lot of work. It's your. But that's how my father started as well. He was 36, and then he got his first. He was head of board in one of the tiny NGOs. They started a paper, and they started a local paper, and that's how it all started for him. And many people here, they are offering me, they're telling me, because they know my father, they're telling me that you should write a book, or so yeah, that's funny. But yeah, so I'm super happy and eager when I am giving the opportunity to give back to the community in my kind of way. So it's not it's not charity. This is a like a normal need. They are asking me because people were tiptoeing around me. They were scared that I would break these last 2 years, and now people, I don't know, it's because of my YouTube or what, but now they are starting to act normal around me. Because for Enneagram 8, nothing is worse than people who have pity. And nothing is worse than you are not really seen as anything else but somebody who has lost a lot. And that was like, I kind of just hid myself here in my cave, and I was like, I'm not coming out until you take me seriously. And now it seems like people are starting to see me as a person, not a victim. And it's a very, very different, because I can sense it. If you see me as a poor thing, yeah, I know I'm the youngest, and I know, but like, I don't want you to see me as a poor, like, it's a complex thing. Yeah, there are very few people who I accept to take care of me, and they are probably the one, like, in that category. But especially those people that I have accepted in my kind of parenting circle, in a way, when they show that they start treating me as an adult, that feels kind of equally good as you're getting acceptance from your parent. It's kind of the same thing. So I will head there, and you have to be really careful. Yesterday I was with my horse, and I'm really cautious with my car. You can't leave it longer than let's say 4 hours. Then it's kind of frozen, and then you have to wiggle your way out. It takes first 3 kilometers. It's kind of like a bit stiff with everything, but these are extreme temperatures, and this is the Arctic, and you have to kind of you adjust. But yeah, this is a tiny community. The love and warmth and the absolute honest tendencies of these people, the core mentality is honest to the core, and that really helps me heal, and it has helped me reform myself and make this new me. So hey, so this one here, this is head of mice department. This is head of rodent. We it's having mice in an old house like this is a big problem, but you can see he's not really fond of me. Oi. Opla. Here. So Vili is a really old man's name, and my horse is called Vieno. That's also a really old Finnish name. But I will be seeing you either on Facebook, if you can't see me live here on YouTube, check out my Inkeri Kavantera Facebook. And I will be seeing you with my next live. Bye-bye.